Jones hits them both. Now here's Halliburton. James outside. Jones against Halliburton. Missed inside. Chicago leading by 3. And foul on Tyrese Halliburton. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Drew Holiday's checked in for USA.
At the line for the Bulls.
That one misses. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Jones. Embiid passes to Holiday. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
And an intentional foul right there. 9 for 11 in the game at the line so far. Man, he's really making them pay. That's good from White.
Taking 2 shots.
White hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Now, if you give Holiday a crease, that'll happen. I mean, he just blew the doors off the defense.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
You just got a little kick. Carried away. It can be hard for a young player to keep his passion in check. He's got to try to tone it down a little.
Bulls leading by 3. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Pass to Smith. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
They just got a little carried away. It can be hard for a young player to keep his passion in check. He's got to try to tone it down a little.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip. That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both. And so here's USA. 4-point game. And Holiday powers it home.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul, hanging on the rim.
Yeah, a little too enthusiastic on the slam. You want guys playing with emotion, but there's a limit to how far you can take it before it hurts the team.
Here's Jones. He's got 10. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. Good production when he gets to the line. 10 of 12. And that's good as he hits both shots. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Holiday. Oh, he backs it down.
That is incredible.
And striking without warning. Holiday can be so sudden.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul. hanging on the rim.
Yeah, a little too enthusiastic on the slam. You want guys playing with emotion, but there's a limit to how far you can take it before it hurts the team.
Derek White's checked in for Holiday. Bulls leading by 4. It's going to be on LeBron James. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
They'll need to make some major adjustments to compensate for him fouling out with the game on the line.
USA making a switch here. Tatum's checked in.
Jay Jones. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Tatum against Williams. The kick out to White. Pass to Tatum. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
Yeah, just got a little carried away. It can be hard for a young player to keep his passion in check. He's got to try to tone it down a little.
That's good from White. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Shooting for Chicago.
The first one falls.
Jones. At the line for 2.
Jones hits them both. Here's Edwards. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
On the court for Chicago, Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Giddey in at the small forward position. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jason Tatum. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. They trail by 6. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Joel Embiid. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th team foul.
And so here is Chicago. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Bulls.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. And here's White. He'll bring it up for USA. Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Smith. that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Shooting for Chicago.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Up top, White, defended by Jones. And he jams it home with authority.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Edwards. That's good from Jones.
At the line for the Bulls, Jay Jones.
Good on both. And here's USA. 8-point game. Tatum with it, guarded by Smith. Tatum can't hit. And he commits the intentional foul. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Personal foul. At the line for the Bulls, Ida Dosunmu, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Bulls making a change here. Herter's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here's USA. Trailing by 10. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is. Continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, you've seen that jumper. It'll be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Jones, he's checked in for Herter.
Number 30, Jay Jones.
Chicago leading by 9. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Derek White, second personal foul. Shooting for the Bulls, Jay Jones, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Here's Embiid. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Chicago with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
Personal foul. Shooting for Chicago, Jay Jones. At the line for 2.
That one's off. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Dosunmu. He hits the second from the line. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Jones against Embiid. Pass to Durant. Durant powers contact to finish inside.
Just the endless length of Durant helping him right there inside.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. For Chicago, Williams is checked in for Smith, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Jones. And so here's USA. 8-point game. Embiid finds Davis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
Herter's checked in for Chicago. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The free throw drops for Embiid. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Shooting for Chicago.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Embiid has got the ball here for USA. They trail by 6. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
And now we've got an intentional foul. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ball. Some changes for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Williams, and it's Kobe White in for Herter. High post Davis. And Embiid throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. And he's going to get called there for the technical foul, hanging on the rim.
Yeah, a little too enthusiastic on the slam. You want guys playing with emotion, but there's a limit to how far you can take it before it hurts the team.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for USA. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And reaching deep into the bag. Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
You just got a little carried away. It can be hard for a young player to keep his passion in check. He's got to try to tone it down a little.
Bulls leading by 4. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. USA making a switch here. Curry's checked in. It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
And you love his aggressive approach offensively. Drawing foul calls left and right.
That free throw good from Giddey. It's both from the stripe. And here's USA. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And that's an intentional foul. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Personal foul. Shooting for Chicago. Montas results. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
And Curry throws it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
That's good from White. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Jay Jones.
Chicago leading by 5. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And I love how efficient he's been at the charity stripe.
Herter's checked in for Jones. Second free throw, no good. Davis with it. Now Curry. Pass to Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
You just got a little carried away. It can be hard for a young player to keep his passion in check. He's got to try to tone it down a little.
LeBron, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. That's good from White. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Vucevic against Adebayo. Outside White. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. White's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
White, good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. And an intentional foul right there. This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Bulls.
That free throw misses. The Bulls making a switch here. Herter's checked in. And the second free throw is good. White on the wing. He's guarded by White. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
You just got a little carried away. It can be hard for a young player to keep his passion in check. He's got to try to tone it down a little.
USA making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Buzelis. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Easy 2 for AD.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul, hanging on the rim.
Yeah, a little too enthusiastic on the slam. You want guys playing with emotion, but there's a limit to how far you can take it before it hurts the team.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus. So we'll go to the line for two. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for USA. He's gone 7 of 10 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And so Adebayo will bring it up for USA. 6-point game. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul hanging on the rim.
Yeah, a little too enthusiastic on the slam. You want guys playing with emotion, but there's a limit to how far you can take it before it hurts the team.
That's good from White. Bulls leading by 5. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
On the night, shooting 8 of 12. From the line.
Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And so Ball nails both of them. 23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And it's Adebayo off the drive.
The mobility of Adebayo is superb, and his muscular physique allows him to convert his contact.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
He just got a little carried away. It can be hard for a young player to keep his passion in check. He's got to try to tone it down a little.
"12 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Adebayo. And then Adebayo slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
To shoot the technical, Kobe White.
That's good from White. White, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Chicago. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. They've got Stephen Curry. Joel Embiid is out there with Davis. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul, hanging on the rim.
Yeah, a little too enthusiastic on the slam. You want guys playing with... emotion, but there's a limit to how far you can take it before it hurts the team.
Bulls leading by 4. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's White in at the 2. Here's Buzelis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And so here's USA. And here's James. Davis with a screen on Giddey. The 3, James. And Davis slams it home.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Ball finds Giddey. Now here's White. From the arc. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Curry. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. Back to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Edwards has got 9 points.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Back to Giddey. There's Ball with a 3. That one no good. The 3 from Curry. It doesn't go for him. Curry's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Outside Giddey. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Driving inside. Rebound USA. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. For the lead. Here's Davis. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And White has got the ball here for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest up front.
Up top, Embiid. Oh, bucket. Embiid, a triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Ball no good. And here's USA. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Curry passes to James. Here's Embiid. Edwards looking it over for the lead. And again, USA with the triple.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Giddey. Check by James. White for three. Nails it from three. White's got 35. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, either able to land the knockout blow.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. James inside. Giddey defends. James can't get it to go. Chicago leading. Outside Giddey. Pass to White. Back to Giddey. Now Vucevic. Embiid covers. With his first shot attempt. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's James. Offensive board. The putback. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Curry against Ball. Pass to Buzelis. Giddey with it. And here's Vucevic. Check by Davis. The shake. Vucevic with the lay-in. And now a 3-point Bulls lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Chicago ahead. They're up by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Joel Embiid is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Edwards in at the 2. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. 4 on the clock. And James launches it from deep. Chicago with a rebound. Jones feels it out to the middle. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, I love how aggressive they've been. They've been taking it right into contact, and then they're going to the line and converting.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. He does not get the second one.
And crucially, he did enough there to make it a 2-possession game.
Outside Edwards. Fades. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Jones against Curry. And Embiid with the block. James outside. Shoots over to Sumu. Embiid against Williams. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Jones. Back to Giddey. Pass to Smith. Embiid brings a double team. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Jones' his shot is good.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The three from Curry. Out to the right wing. For three. Chicago grabs the miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
DeSumo outside. Pass to Williams. Outside Jones. Over Curry. Yes! He nails it! And now it's a 7-point Chicago lead. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. Oh, Anthony Edwards, a rainmaker.
Well, you need a bucket, give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Uzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Ball outside. Vucevic, a screen on Curry. Pass to Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Embiid. Vucevic's shot is off. Vucevic is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Edwards. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Edwards. The Bulls making their last shot. Inside, Davis. The shot that time not on target. Bulls leading by 6. Pass the ball. And here is Vucevic. Shot from 12. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so here's USA. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Embiid. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. There's 37 seconds left in the game. And the foul on Anthony Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the foul on Anthony Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Buzelis. 5 on the clock.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
USA calls timeout. They're behind by 6. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Curry's shot is off.
He can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems reach anyways.
15 foul. Shooting for Chicago.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And here's USA.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
And so Chicago takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up.